Yo, it's Random. So Skyrim is getting released again after 10 years. They released it so many times, I'm not surprised at this point, I'm just disappointed. But this isn't a rant talking about how we don't need another Skyrim version. It's been done to that, and rightfully so. In this video, I want to ask, did Bethesda steal a fishing mechanic from a mod? Well, yes and no in my opinion. No, because fishing is a very basic thing, and I'm pretty sure a lot of older games than Skyrim have fishing in it. So it's perfectly fine to assume that Bethesda would do this. It's a basic feature, so why not add it in? Now, I want to talk about how I think they stole it. In the past, Bethesda has been accused of stealing a mod. Bethesda was accused of stealing the Far Harbor DLC idea from a popular mod. Plagiarism, but I'm just gonna say it's alleged for legal purposes. So it's safe to assume why they would steal again. Plus, I've also found 3 fishing mods on the Nexus website alone. The oldest one I found was released on the 30th of 30 April 2012. Fuck, I should write these scripts better. On the original Skyrim. When I was looking at it by 2021 standards, it was pretty janky. But hey, it was made by a modder in 2012, so you can't expect much. The other mod I found was an import for an older mod. That's what people call the original Skyrim, and it wasn't much better. It was more like swinging a sword rather than casting a fishing rod. But like I said, it's a modder. I can't expect the same level of detail and pristineness, I'm sure that's not a word, as a AAA gaming studio, but overall, it's still a fishing mod. The last mod I found was the direct port to Special Edition, and it was a fishing VR mod. Now, I don't have a VR set, and I don't have any footage on it. I didn't find any footage on it on YouTube, so it's safe to assume that we can think of this as working in a similar fashion as Bethesda's official version. Now, I want to ask 2 questions. Number 1, why didn't they release this feature sooner? The first mod I found, like I said, was launched on the 30th of April 2012. The Heartfire DLC was released on the 4th of September 2012, just a few months later. It's a basic mechanic, and it's safe to assume that this should have been put in the Heartfire DLC, since the Heartfire DLC integrated stuff like cooking and building houses to my understanding. And like I said, fishing is a very basic feature / mechanic, so why didn't they add it in? And even if they didn't think of adding it on the Heartfire DLC back when it released on 2012, why didn't they release it on Special Edition when it came out a few years after the original Skyrim? I want to believe that Bethesda listens to its audience, but this fishing mod is old and is very popular. My last question is, why didn't they release this feature sooner? It's extremely basic, and the only 2 things that stand out is that it's Bethesda's official version, and it says the animation is a lot smoother than the other mods. The animation thing isn't really that impressive considering that isn't really that impressive considering that a AAA gaming studio is obviously gonna have better animation than some guy in his basement making a mod. I'm also not impressed because I've seen Bethesda animate dragons since 2011. You're telling me that they're animating a dragon body, something that it can fly, spit fire, and do all that, move its fucking neck, is harder than animating some dude swinging a fishing rod. But overall, what are your thoughts on this video? Please tell me in the comments below and tell me how I can improve my videos. Anyway, that's about it. See ya.